In what was clearly the most important thing to happen today, the Yankees have won a series for the first time in what feels like forever since June 10th through the 13th against the Royals. First time the Yankees have won back-to-back games since June 11th and June 12th. And now the Yankees are on the verge. If they win tomorrow, if they win with Carlos Rodon on the mound, fingers crossed, the New York Yankees have a shot of leading the American League East. Despite all the problems that we've had, this team is on the verge of it. What a great performance here today. And really, it was both sides of the ball that came through for us. Not only did you get a really stellar outing from Luis Gil, 6 innings, 5 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts, ERA of 3.17. Gil looks like he's back here. I don't want to rush it because, he might have this might just be a little bit of a phase here, but he looks like he's back to being Luis Gil just a little bit, what he was just a few short weeks ago. He looks so much better there. He's in so much command today. His slider looked really good. He just was just a great outing from him. And again, it was something we desperately needed. And after a rough start against the Orioles last time out in the Bronx, he really did a nice job here bouncing back today. And then we got to credit the offense. You had the 3-run shot by Austin Wells following the Gleyber Torres single. Gleyber with 3 hits today. And then you had what is always a lovely sight to see, back-to-back home runs from Soto and Judge. Soto 23, Judge 34 on the year. And that was what the Yankees needed. We complain about the Yankees when they're too home run heavy, but today when they score 6 runs off those home runs, and that's all that they need, that's fine by me. Judge, by the way, 34 home runs before the All-Star break, most in Yankee history, surpassing Roger Maris, who had 33 back in 1961. He's on pace for 57 right now. He's going to need to really get going in the second half if he wants to keep up his, chance at maybe passing his own American League record for 62. But terrific performance today from the Bronx Bombers. Great job by this series, and maybe, just maybe, this series. We've talked about, I mentioned this before this year, about turning points that the Yankees have had. You saw at the beginning of the year they had that great run, after they swept the Astros in that series. Then they had that loss, I believe it was to the Guardians a couple weeks into April, where they lost that game in extra innings and it was a walk-off. And then they started to stumble. Then they had that big comeback win against the Royals on the Friday night in the Bronx with the walk-off single. And then they started getting hot again. Then it was that series against the Dodgers where everything started. Or you could say the last game against the Royals. They lost that in a walk-off. That was bad. And then they had this. They went downhill again. This series, I don't know what the catalyst is. Maybe the ejection, the whole, and let's hope that the player for the Baltimore Orioles, I'm already forgetting his name, but let's hope that Kerstead is okay. He's placed on the 7-day concussion IL, so let's hope he's okay. But maybe that was the catalyst. Maybe that's what the Yankees needed to be fired up, to be pumped up, to get things going, because they've looked great in this series, and they have a chance at the sweep tomorrow. I don't want to get too excited yet. I'm like an England soccer fan. I don't want to believe it until I actually see it. But very pleased with this performance this week. And one more. Just get one more, and then we get a break. Just one more, and then we get a break. Please, Yankees. Please. Get it done. That's it for now, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give me a channel to see. Make sure you subscribe down below. I'll be back tomorrow, and hopefully for a recap that is on time. Yankees-Orioles, Game 3. Carlos Rodon, please save us. Take care, and God bless.